Digital 410 Productions proudly presents the Waterman and D-Train Show.
Digitized live from the ACT Computer Studios in Cape Coral, Florida, it's the Waterman and D-Train Show.
What's up, OG5 coming to you live with a new theme song for this week. Figure we change things up a little bit.
Hell yeah.
What do you think of that, Dave?
I like that, man. That's
picks up
pimp,
here.
man.
It picks up here in a
Nice
few
little...
minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Getting
Feeling the grooves,
down.
Gordon?
I am. I'm noticing your nice wire covers there below the desk.
Yeah, we're moving up in the world thanks to the Patreon. That Patreon check came in.
All right.
You know, I'll be honest with you. We're balling on a budget here at the Digital 410 ACT Computer Studio. My original intent was to go out and get some corrugated steel. But
Yeah,
two
nice.
things. One, you can't find the old school corrugated steel like I have out in the garage.
No,
the thick
yeah.
stuff. It's all like a super light, flimsy aluminum.
Yeah, it is now.
And it's like $30 a sheet.
Really? Was that expensive?
And I didn't want to spend $60 to hide some wire.
Right,
And
right.
so the white kind of matches the background. It kind of goes with the blinds behind me here.
Oh,
the
it jumped
window.
out at me when I come into the room. I was like, whoa.
You know, I
like it.
I have to say it looks better on camera than it does in person. But that stuff was only like $12 a sheet.
Yeah.
But thanks to the OG5 for
Oh, yeah, I'm taking a look at it now, man. Looks
helping
pretty
out
good.
with that $12 there per sheet.
Sweet, man. I'm digging it, man. Yeah, because, it just makes it a little bit more streamlined, obviously.
Yeah, just
A little
looks,
smoother
looks
looking.
more like a news desk almost.
Exactly.
There you go.
Exactly.
But now I can sit here in my underwear and you guys don't see my
Yeah, dude.
my
you
junk
could
hanging down.
You could sit there, yeah, man. You could sit there and, slippers and your underwear, bro, just kicking back.
That's how they do it on the news desk. They wear the shirt and the tie
Do
and they got a
you
pair of shorts
think
on.
That is legit, though. I mean, come on.
Yes.
Really? I mean, think about it.
Former weatherman Jim Sion tunes in from time to time. I'm
Yeah.
sure if he sees this, he may pop up a comment or two saying, yes, it's true that, this cats sit there underneath their desk with shorts
Just like boxers on and just hanging out.
Well, think
just a suit top and
think
a
about
shirt.
it. Obviously, the weatherman stands up in front of the camera. And
Yeah.
So they got
That's
to wear
different.
pants.
Yeah, he has to wear a pant, man.
But if you're sitting behind the desk and you're not getting up,
Yeah.
why crease your pants?
I don't know. It just seems like that's just like a urban
You're a short
legend.
guy. Wouldn't
Yeah,
you,
I am a
wouldn't you
short guy, but it
prefer
just seems like
to
an
wear
urban legend.
shorts?
Yeah, I mean, I love wearing shorts, man. I'm not a particularly pant-wearing type of guy, although I do wear pants this time of year. But, I don't know, man. I just thought that was like a big urban legend and myth that every time you see those on TV, they're sitting there, like there's no way the chicks are sitting there in their freaking underwear, man. Their
No,
panties
they're not sitting
or
there
whatever.
in their
you wanna say.
underwear. They're just probably wearing shorts or yoga pants.
I get, yeah, true, huh?
No, well, the women
Maybe.
probably not, but the guys, guys are slobs. We're lazy.
Yeah,
we're
true.
gonna take the easy
We just
way
want to
out.
roll in and sit behind the desk
Why-
and get the job done. You're right.
Why wear a pair of khakis and all that crap?
I don't know, but think about it, man. In today's world, can you get away with that?
What,
Because
wearing shorts?
Because of no, yeah, well, not just shorts, bro. Just that whole because I keep thinking it's not shorts. I keep thinking underwear, man. Like every
No, they're
time
not
I'm
sitting
picturing
there
it,
in their underwear. They're
I
sitting there
know,
in
but
pair of,
every
like,
time I'm picturing it, that's what I'm thinking.
they're like in cargo shorts
All
or
right.
a jean short,
Sweatpants.
Yeah, sweat.
sweatpants.
All right, whatever. I just know the old days used to always say they were down there and sitting in their underwear, boxers or whatever.
They're dressed like somebody in a casket, right? From the top up, it's all good.
Yeah, dude.
Actually, you know what? It could be. Let me take that back. Some of them could be wearing a boxer.
Yeah.
Not the news reporters per se, but like I could see like if you're like on Fox News or CNN and you're like a congressman or somebody,
Right.
and you come in and you're sitting down. A lot of them like let's say you're going to do a quick Fox News or CNN stop, right? And then next
Okay.
you got to go do a press conference or a meet and greet, and you don't want to sit down and wrinkle your pant. Like let's say you have a nice 3-piece suit on, and
Okay,
you don't
yeah,
want to put
right,
wrinkles and
right.
creases before you go stand in front of a backdrop and
Okay.
stand at a podium or whatever.
Before you gotta stand and get filmed, yeah.
Yeah, and get photos taken of you. You don't want to show up at a photo
An
thing,
event all creased up. All...
wearing wrinkly ass pants.
Yeah,
So
you're
why-
right. You're right.
So not the crap on your point, but just getting in a car and a car ride will mess you up anyway.
Oh yeah, man. That's the thing about wearing, once again, wearing a nice suit and stuff. I hate getting into a car and getting just any sort of, or having animals around, getting the fur.
Oh, you're in the wrong house for that.
Well, yeah,
for
I
that
know.
concern.
Well, you know what I'm saying, man. Just when you go out somewhere, you're like, damn, man, I got cat hair on me, or I've got dog hair, or I've got lint and all that crap. That is a pain in the ass, man. I always carry a roller, though, dude.
Do you?
I got one of those
Lint rollers?
Yeah, that's
Ones
what
from
it
like
is.
the Dollar General and whatnot?
Yeah, bro. It's a good deal, man.
What's
I use
up, Bill Howard? Thank you for tuning in again.
I'm doing the news, sitting behind, because now we've got this beautiful core. What are we? Is this? I guess it's
PVC.
PVC.
It's PVC.
What is this? PVC.
It's corrugated PVC. I mean,
Okay, corrugated
It looks
PVC.
like corrugated tin roof.
Yeah.
Tin roof.
but
Rusted.
it's plastic.
It's PVC.
Hey, you know, what'd that run us?
Hey, $12 a sheet.
Oh, that's
Well,
right,
I bought
that's
2 sheets,
Oh,
but as
okay.
you saw, one sheet was out in the
Yeah, I
garage
did.
because I was
You
able
didn't
to
need
cut
it all.
it in half, and
Yeah.
so I'm going to take the other sheet
All
back
right.
and get my $12 back. I mean,
I like it.
we're no Rockefellers around here. I mean,
I
we're
hear
balling on
you,
a budget,
dude.
so
No,
I
you
mean,
damn right.
you know, when we're moving Patreon tiers at $1 a month, you know, and we lost that Amazon link, you know,
Yeah.
we got to tighten the old
Got to
purse
tighten
straps
the
around
old.
here.
Got to tighten the old belt
Wait.
up.
You got to tighten it up because, from what I understand, we now have a social media criminal
Yeah,
on the show.
What?
yeah.
Oh no! Who's in trouble?
I'm
man?
in Twitter jail right now.
No.
I discovered this about I don't know what time did I post that we were going to be live
No.
tonight.
A couple hours ago.
No.
So last night I was going to bed and I was flipping through the TV and I turned on the local. Actually, no, the local Fox affiliate was on and I was in the bathroom pulling out my eyeballs and putting my glasses on and getting in the buff. And I come out and before I go to turn the TV off, I hear there's been a stabbing in London.
Right, right.
And so I take a quick picture of it and I post to the social media. I said, you know, prayers to all involved, except for the guy with a knife. Fuck that asshole.
Oh, that's what you wrote. Okay, right.
That's not what got me put in jail.
Okay. I was like,
And so I woke up this morning and there was somebody replied, I hope he has what he has coming to him.
Right, right.
You know, I hope he gets his, to which I replied, a bullet in the head.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, there you
Oh, there you
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
So you're saying that
No.
I can't say that the asshole who's going around killing
No.
people in London doesn't deserve to have a bullet
I
in their
think
head?
he does, man. Absolutely, man. That's BS, man.
And so you can see, I'll post the pictures later. You really can't see it here. But it
They'll
says,
end up in
on.
Facebook jail.
it says we've temporarily limited some of your account features, i.e. meaning you can read, but you can't post a goddamn thing.
Oh, look at that. Yep.
And it said, what happened? It says, we've determined that your account has violated the Twitter rules.
Oh.
Specificity for 1, violating rules against abuse and harassment.
What?
You may not engage in targeted harassment of someone or incite other people to do so. This includes wishing or hoping someone experiences physical harm. And then they
Oh
have a
my
screenshot of me
God.
saying, a bullet to the head.
Oh, they do. They took it.
Now, they don't have the full stream talking
Right.
about. And yes, I know, Don, you're a computer guy. You should know that this is simply algorithms and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Flag it. No, don't.
Yeah.
I said flag it. Don't even go there, people.
Yeah.
So flag it. Have someone with a pulse look at it and say, hey, he wasn't wanting to harm people. He's suggesting that the guy who's going around London stabbing
Deserves-
motherfuckers
deserves
deserves
what
a
he
bullet
gets.
in the head.
Yeah, deserves what he gets, man.
But clearly, that's too
Gets the rules, man.
that's too radical for the fine people over at Twitter.
Crazy.
Something
bro.
tells me if I was making a comment about a certain president, that'd be all right.
Oh, you.
Oh, absolutely.
But you know, you go talking about putting a bullet in the head of the guy who's going around London stabbing people. We can't have that. So
And he can't even be presumed innocent. I mean,
Yeah.
he's right there doing it.
Yeah. So how long you locked up for, bud?
like 5 days.
Nah, 5.
It's not a big. I do
that
I
on
don't
your head.
post on Twitter. Nothing fresh. Basically, Twitter is just a repost of what I post on my other media
Yeah,
pages because, as we've
Yeah, I
said,
saw it. What was it on Instagram? I think I seen it.
yeah, as we've said in the past, Twitter is nothing more than a political shit show. But no, I think it's fantastic that I am now officially, after all these years, had my first stint.
Oh, this is your first one.
First stint. I've never been in Facebook jail.
Really?
I've never been in Instagram jail.
Damn, bro.
I am now in Twitter jail for implying that perhaps maybe the guy going around killing innocent people in London should have a bullet put to his head.
Right.
Sorry, Twitter. I don't apologize. Go back 5 years. # sorry, not sorry.
Dude, that is just crazy, man. After all those years, though, that's
Yeah.
not bad. That's not bad. Your first time. This is so
I mean,
First
if
time
you're
in
going to go to
Twitter.
Twitter jail, I'm happy that that's the cause and not anything truly offensive. And by the way, if you're offended by the
Yeah,
fact
come on.
that I'm suggesting that, maybe someone who put a knife blade into somebody should get a bullet in their head, then I'm not sorry by that.
It's just, oh man, dude, bro, I've been banned so many times, man. I've been in jail more times than I can count, and I don't even know why half the time, man. Because first off, it just happens. I haven't had the luxury of getting screenshots of what I've posted.
I think that's a new thing.
It's got to be new. It's got to be new because they never did that to me, man. But
It's a little late.
That's all right.
Then you probably should go. I was trying to find. I got so many things on here.
Dude.
I'm trying to find what button kicks that off.
You've got a boatload of drops in there, man.
That we never really use any of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, like moist and the.
He's an asshole.
Yep. Man, there's drops out the. Oh.
Yeah, don't want to do that. We'll get muted
Yeah,
by Facebook
yeah.
for playing Eminem.
YouTube will come after us, bro.
No, Facebook live stream will mute the audio for playing copyrighted material.
Really? Man, we can't get away with nothing, huh?
No, you
I-
can't,
We can't get away with nothing.
can't do nothing about nothing.
So it's all the algorithms pick this stuff up. That's what happens?
Yeah, it's all algorithms.
And it says, hey, we recognize those lyrics. That's Eminem, and bam, boom.
Yeah, basically Facebook and YouTube they're running Shazam on their servers. And
That's
so,
what. Yeah, right.
And so when you
Shazam.
when you play music or something, their Shazam alarm goes off. Oh, Shazam!
That
Danger,
sucks,
danger,
man.
danger inflicting on someone's copyrighted material, even though it's a one-off and I'm not making
Yeah.
any money off of it.
Yeah. Well, hey,
So, real quick, you
Yeah.
gentlemen realize that the big game last night caused the Waterman and D Train show for making history?
what?
Why would we have made history? No one cares about what we do.
Yeah, they don't really get.
Well, no, but
maybe.
you would.
Oh, you talking about having an episode labeled 02022020, something like that?
Tell him what he's won. You are correct, sir.
Oh man, I didn't even know
Palindrome.
what day was it yesterday. 02022020.
Yeah. It's been like what?
And if you flip it backwards, it says the same thing.
It's a
Oh, that's
palindrome.
right. Yeah, that's right. It's
Yeah.
one of those deals where you can look at it forward and backward, and it's still the same thing.
I'm from a generation. I didn't know what a palindrome was until I watched The Simpsons, and they're talking about Otto, the bus driver.
Yeah. Yeah, auto. Yeah, the same thing. Auto. Frontwards and backwards. Yeah, it was a good game. Did you guys watch the game?
No.
No.
I did, and you know what?
No.
And I'm gonna vent
Okay,
a
hold up.
little.
Rewind. Timeout. Stop. Okay. Why are you offended that I didn't watch the big
Well,
game?
because I figured you would have. Because man, you like
'Cause
sports.
it makes you sound like a hipster.
Well, no. You sports people confuse me.
Dude, I'm not a big sports guy, but it's like the
No.
big game of the year. It's like, and there was two damn good.
I don't wear
teams, man.
basketball jerseys.
You don't, do you?
Why? Because I don't watch basketball, and I suck at basketball, and I don't play basketball. So why
You
should
know
I
what?
offend diehard basketball fans
By
by trying
wearing-
to be an opposer?
By wearing a jersey, going, I'm a fan, man.
I don't wear football jerseys because I
That's
don't watch
true.
football.
I've never seen you
I've
wear
never
a jersey.
played football. So why should
Or a
I
hat.
insult you football fans by trying to be one of you?
Smart move, man. Smart move.
And to be fair, he
you know.
wears hockey jerseys. but he barely watches
Because he
hockey.
watches hockey.
But I go to hockey
Fairly.
games.
Yes, he likes hockey.
But why should for me to watch the Super Bowl would be like me watching the season finale of Game of Thrones, never watching a single episode.
Yeah, true.
Why
True,
should I watch it? Just to jump on the bandwagon?
No, man, just to kind of kick back. I mean, it's kind of a social thing, I guess. My neighbor.
Well, it's a social thing. Sure, if I got invited to a Super Bowl party, then
Yeah.
I would go on and watch. But it's not a social thing when you're sitting here in your bed.
Should have came over with my church group, dude.
Wait a minute, what?
What?
Yeah.
Church of
The
Satan?
church of what?
No, bro. Seriously, man.
Church of Lost
The
Souls?
Church of
No,
Dave.
bro. No, man. My neighbor Mike is a pastor, bro. And
Church of the Broke Down and Forgotten?
in a way, but I've been hanging out with him, man, and he's a good guy, and we had like 40 church, God fearing
Parishioners. I think they're called parishioners.
Yeah, whatever it is, man. We just had a bunch of 40 people over there last night, man. It was,
So you had a 40, but
So-
it was people.
yeah, dude. I didn't drink one beer. Well, I take that back. I did drink some kind of homemade shine thing that they had going. It might have been like Jesus juice or something.
Now, to give Dave credit where credit is due, this is the second week in a row I've offered him a Miller Lite because, well, it's
Yeah.
the second week in a row I've had the same Miller Lite in my refrigerator that I
Yep.
bought months ago. And he has turned me down, so
Yeah.
he's not lying.
Yeah,
he could
man.
just as easily be here drinking.
Oh,
but
yeah.
he's drinking my last soda instead, which is fine. I told him I'm good with that.
Yeah, he said, "Hey, you want it?" I said, "I'll drink it, man.
So-
I'm thirsty."
So
But
what
yeah.
is it like to attend a Super Bowl game with
Well,
a bunch of Bible thumpers?
Dude, bro, I gotta say, I'm definitely the
Hold
odd
on,
man
I'm
out.
sorry. Hold on.
Oh, man.
Hi, my name is Tom McDonald. Welcome to the show. If you are
Easily offended, then you probably should go. Sorry about the
Yep.
Bible thumper comment.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? It was nice. It was a good time, man. People were they're very receptive, they're very kind. A lot of food, man.
I was about to say, I'm sure the food was on point.
Oh my God,
because
bro.
when you're
And, dude, they
now,
start-
obviously Bible thumpers do drink beer, but they're not they don't drink the hardcore liquor. They're
No.
clearly not burning blunts.
No.
And
There
so
was
when your vice group category is minimized to a small consumption,
Yeah.
you replace that with eating large quantity of food.
Yeah.
So that's their vice.
Well-
And so I'm sure the food was on point.
Oh,
Lots of
Oh
casseroles,
my God.
lots of mayonnaise-based salads.
Yes, man. I mean, between the macaroni with some kind of like potato chip crumpled up on it, and some weird.
I think it's like onion flakes or whatever, like you
Might
put in
have
a
been.
green bean casserole.
queso dips, man, with chorizo, man. We had empanadas, all kinds of stuff, man. It was just meatballs and chili and
Swedish
pulled pork.
meatballs?
Yeah, Swedish.
Swedish
Yeah,
meatballs,
yeah.
yeah.
You liked my balls? But it was good, man. Had a lot of good food. But they did have some alcohol there, but it was just some kind of weird jug, man. And I don't remember, you know?
Near beer.
Jesus juice.
Yeah, the old
Did it have
Jesus.
like 3 X's on the jug?
No, man, no. It did have a recipe on there, but I couldn't read it.
Jesus juice.
Dude, I was
had
drink
tongues.
the juice and I ended up dead in the backyard, man. I was scared, dude. You
It's all
know?
in backwards Latin.
Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about who's drinking this stuff because it did go down pretty quick and I couldn't find the culprit, you know? Who was sucking the Jesus juice down so fast, man?
Did they have a
You?
bunch of Nike tennis
No,
shoes for
wasn't
y'all
me.
to slip on after that?
Dude, I was a little worried. A little Heaven's Gate going. I know, bro. I was waiting, man. I was like, look at these people. But I was odd man out because, once the thing started going, I started, sliding food out the back door, man, to my house.
So wait a minute.
Of course.
You're stealing. You're
You
stealing.
set up a fucking shoot.
Yeah, dude.
You're stealing
Bro.
from the church crowd.
Bro, look, man.
Oh man, they're
it-
curbside church playground.
Look, man. It was. They said I could have all I wanted, and I said
Oh,
Oh,
damn it.
they.
Dave.
Couldn't walk that one back, could they?
No, man.
Dave,
They didn't realize.
When you go to an all-you-eat buffet,
Yeah.
you can have all you can eat for your $5.99.
Well,
But they have a strict no doggy bag policy.
that.
You can't take food home until the party is over, and then people get to distribute it amongst themselves evenly.
Well,
Were you loading up your pockets, Dave?
Dude, bro, I was loading plates and walking out the back door and sticking them on my porch and then going right back over. Bro, I got cheesecakes. I've got cookies.
Wait a minute, time out. Hold up, stop.
I've got,
Cheesecakes, plural,
yeah,
not a piece of cheesecake.
no, cakes, bro. I got cheesecakes. I got cookies, bro. I got meatballs. I got chili. I got pizza. I got pulled pork. I got King's Hawaiian rolls. I've got cupcakes. I got all kinds of food, bro. I'm gonna eat so good this week.
So guess
Hey,
who's
preacher man, I don't know what it is with your neighbor.
Yeah,
he
that-
is like sending food out the back.
Yeah, dude. I was like, well, I kept going, hey, I'll be right back, and I walk out the front door and then slide. then I started sliding out their back door because I could run around and go over to my place and just set it on a table. Because I set a table up on the other side of the fence, so I could just reach over and set it down,
Guess who's not?
Dave was treating it like a food bank.
and then I'd go back.
Guess who's not getting invited to the Fourth of July party?
Why, bro?
Because you're a food thief.
Well, if I'm far away from my house, I'm not gonna. Where am I gonna?
It's-
Well, I could put it in the trunk, I guess, and.
To be fair, he said I could have whatever I wanted.
That's what they said. They said, "Hey, man, take all you want." And I said, "Are you sure about that?"
You took multiple pies.
Dude, they had.
You don't know what you're telling me right now. You do not know what
It's-
door you just opened.
They have a bunch of pies, man. They had like 10, 15 pies.
It's one thing if you take a plate home for your dad, a plate home for your mom,
No,
and you
man.
scrape a little off on the ground for your dead homies.
Yeah,
But you don't steal multiple pies.
bro, hey, the dude said, man, and I said, "Are you sure?" I said, "You got to understand."
How much Johnny Marzetti did you take home?
None.
Well, that's because they did. How many Swedish meatballs did you take
Oh,
home?
probably about 40.
He took the whole freaking hotel pan.
Bro, man, I'm telling you, dude, the queso dip is so good with that chorizo and stuff, man. I just couldn't help it because I started. And then
Dave the German's getting his revenge on Sweden for being neutral during World War II. I'll show you,
I'm
you
gonna
son of
take
bitches.
all your balls.
I'm going to take all your meatballs.
Yeah, man. But it was so good. So this morning I woke up and I was like, oh, bro, opened up my fridge. I was like, oh. I was like, look at all that grub.
All of your stolen bounty.
Sound of
Yeah,
angels.
dude. I was like, look at all this grub, dude. So I was pretty stoked, man.
Meanwhile, the rest of the church went home hungry with no leftovers to
man.
feed their children
I
and their
watched.
grandparents.
I watched. They were eating, but, just like, well, the dude's wife said, you're making me laugh. And I said, well, why is that? And I said, it is free, right? And she says, yeah. And I said, well,
There's
all right.
no decorum with Dave.
How much does your pride cost?
Huh? Oh,
Evidently
it's cheap,
a
dude.
plate of meatballs.
My pride is cheap.
Oh, let's see. 4 cheesecakes, 2 apple pies,
Yep.
40 meatballs, 3 things of macaroni
Cupcakes.
and cheese, some cupcakes, and
Oh
4
my
Rice Krispie
God,
squares.
man. Dude, I ate so good last night,
And
man.
that's just for
Oh,
appetizers.
dude, don't
And how
forget
many cases of soda did you take home?
one, and don't forget about the King's. Don't forget about the King's Hawaiian rolls.
Now,
either, dude.
were these the standard slider size King's Hawaiian rolls, or were these the
burger-
full size
burger
hamburger?
bun, the burger bun ones,
Of
man.
course.
So that's why. So initially, what I was doing.
Good news, Dad. We don't have to go grocery shopping for a week.
Yep. So initially, what I was doing is I was making the pulled pork sliders, right, and then sliding them out the back door. Then I realized they had shredded cheese, and I said, "Oh, you got shredded cheese?" I was like, "Awesome." So I started taking the shredded cheese and loading it up on my King's Hawaiian burger buns, and then putting the pulled pork on there. And then I said, "Wait a minute, what am I doing?" I said, "Why don't I just take a bowl and then just throw a bunch of pulled pork in there and just take a package of buns with me?"
It's just good science.
And I said, so that's what I did. I said, so then I can just make them later. I don't have to make them in front of you right now. I can make them later. And they were,
that you can't see the amount of food I'm stealing. I want to take it in bulk.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, it's good stuff,
Brings
bro.
a Costco flat cart in.
Dude, bro, I got like a hodgepodge. I took all the, towards the end, I took all the chip bowls and dumped them into a bag. So now I've got like a hodgepodge, just a mixture of like one of those, like the Doritos and the pretzels and all that. Those like rolled
Trail
gold.
mix?
Yeah, like a trail mix.
Minus the
much.
nuts.
Yeah, man, it's so good, dude. I was like, yeah, man. And then I got salsa. Oh,
I only
man.
took 7 bags of pistachio nuts because those
Hey.
things are expensive.
All I got to say is, man, my Super Bowl was awesome, dude. I had a
Sounds like
Did
it.
you get out of there with any guacamole?
No, man, I sure didn't. And it was sitting there too, man. But somebody had taken it before I got to it, so I think somebody left the party early and took their dish with them.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, bastards.
Like guacamole.
How dare someone take your food from someone else's
My
party?
food from somebody else's house.
You already staked your claim to it.
Well, I thought it was ingenious to take a table and stick it on the other side of the fence, so all I got to do is lean over and set it down. And then go right back in.
Why not just put a hammock over there and you could have lobbed it over?
I could have. If I had everything, you know what, man? I need Tupperware, bro. I need to bring Tupperware next time I go to an event like this. So I can load
Show
up.
with a crock pot.
I think a Tupperware. I think a
Butter
Tupperware is a little.
containers.
You know what I'm saying?
I think Tupperware is a little outside your financial means right now.
Well, what I need is just some good old plastic
Foam
containers.
to go container.
Yeah,
right?
bro. Like you buy that, your prepackaged meat in at the grocery store and just reuse the container. That's what I need.
I'm going somewhere tonight. I gotta make a Sam's run. I gotta get to go.
One of the first episodes I ever saw of Cops that was featured in
it's
Fort
ridiculous.
Myers. They were down at Hog Bodies in North Fort Myers.
Oh my God.
And someone called the cops, and it wasn't even Hog Bodies. The patrons called the cops because Hog Bodies told them that they couldn't take home a donkey bag
Oh man.
of the all-you-can-eat buffet. And guess whose
Mm-hmm.
side the cops were on?
The restaurant.
Exactly,
Of
because you
course.
don't take home
No,
doggy
not
bags
from a
from
restaurant.
all-you-can-eat cafes.
Not from a restaurant, man. No, but somebody else's home. If it's a big party, I don't see anything wrong with it.
Jason Wayne on
No
Facebook.
shame in your game.
Jason Wayne on Facebook live stream says Dave is a man-sized raccoon.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, a damn trash panda, man. Damn right. Trash panda all the way, bro. I will consume
There you
anything.
go.
So
I tell you what I figured out.
So it was
last
good.
night.
What happened?
Yeah, Gordon
I
gets
no longer can do crowds of more than 6 people.
Really?
It just gets too noisy. I get irritated and just
Claustrophobic?
Evidently I was told that I was being a little
Crotchety?
dickish and standoffish last
Really?
night.
That's not the Gordon I know.
Come on.
I'm a friendly guy.
Now,
Yeah.
is there an age demographic to this? Is it
Yeah.
because you're around a bunch of older people, or do you think if you're around more like-minded aged people, your opinion would change?
A couple of things, and I'm going to go ahead and say it. It wasn't even that. It was just the din, the noise in the background. I couldn't hear the TV. Then the guy who owns the house.
a Super Bowl party. Shut up! I can't hear the play-by-play. You mother.
I couldn't even hear. Well, it's just you'd talk to somebody and they couldn't hear you. It was one of those, and it's like
Really?
dear
With
God.
only 6 people?
And then, well, no, it was like 25 in one room. But, and then the person who owns the house decided, you know what? We need to turn off the ceiling fan. Dude, there's 25 hot-bodied motherfuckers in here. People are just hot, giving off heat, and you're going to turn off the air circulation. And then they're like, hey, yeah, if you want to use my Wi-Fi. I was like, yeah, because I didn't have cell service there. I'm like, what's your Wi-Fi number? He goes, whatever it was said on the box.
So you're in Las Vegas, and they turn off the air. There's 20, 30 some odd people in the building, and they turn off the air conditioning to save some money.
No, the overhead fan, because somebody got chilly. Wouldn't you want air moving around?
Put on an effing sweater.
Exactly. You're in a room full of motherfucking
circulation.
Yeah, man. Forget that.
It's not about
people.
you, Barbara.
It's insane. But yeah, I just kind of sat there, just like I couldn't hear. I don't know. Maybe I'm going deaf. Maybe I need to do a hearing check.
All those years on the construction site.
Well, and remember all the years of riding a snowboard with fucking tunes blasting in my skull too.
Yeah.
So I'm sure I'm paying for it.
That'll do it, man.
I'm just having a hard time hearing people when they're talking to me. And
really?
Exactly. Just like I was getting irritated, and I thought about it. I was like,
off the lawn.
We had a Christmas party here, and there was like 15 people, and I decided to go out back.
You just leave your own party.
Everybody just went out around the fire pit.
Wow.
And it wasn't to be standoffish. It's just too freaking noisy. It's so weird. Yeah. I'm just getting old, turning into an old. Yep.
So you never, well, you go to concerts, don't you, Gordon? I mean,
I love concerts.
He used to could. Now he gets crotchety. You don't want to go to those either.
Yeah, huh?
I don't like concerts that I have to stand at. And these sons of bitches are standing in front of me. I paid for these seats, you sons of bitches.
Nope.
And now I'm closing in on 46. It's getting worse.
Oh, man. Yeah, dude. That's.
I want to enjoy the Cottonmouth Kings from the enjoyment of my seat.
Oh, God.
My poor wife was like, what the F was wrong with you?
Right. Oh, so she caught on, started giving you the look, huh?
Oh, her mom caught on, too.
Oh,
I was like,
jeez.
I evidently had a puss on my face. I don't know.
I just want to watch the game.
Yeah.
I didn't even really care about the game.
I want to watch that girl shaking her ass.
Oh, yeah, that.
Now, that halftime show was good. I've
heard mixed reviews on that. I caught just a few minutes of it.
The performance was blah. The music was but if you're into hot chicks dance around in outfits that put on the illusion that they're half nude.
Right.
And
that's all good.
And the funny thing is, before J-Lo ripped off the outer layer of her 2-layer outfit.
Oh, I got to see that.
She did this crotch shot thing. And her underlayer outfit was silver. And then she had, when she first came out, they had like and I actually made the comment to Carrie, hey, Janet Jackson's backup dancers called. They need to go back on tour because they had the motorcycle hats and all that stuff, like straight out of Janet Jackson, 1998. And so J-Lo had on some leather biker stuff, and she did like this bend over crotch shot thing, and her silver underlaying from her primary outfit was outlining, and Carrie and I both looked at each other and looked, wow, she looks like she's got a big-ass maxi pad on.
Wow.
And then 2 minutes later, she rips it off.
It makes it sound like you actually watched the show yesterday.
Yeah, I was about to say, did he catch maybe
I watched the halftime show by proxy.
Yeah, that's a good show.
Because I forget what I was watching. I was watching The Repair Shop on Netflix.
Homestead Rescue.
No.
I started watching that, man. God, I went down the rabbit hole on that one.
Wait until you see the House of 30,000.
I've been looking for it, dude. I'm looking for it.
No, so I watched Repair Shop.
Nice.
And then I think, what's today, Monday?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so then she watched the Super Bowl, and then she went to bed, and I took Gordon's advice, and I started watching The Boys on Amazon, which is an effed up comic book show.
Oh, okay.
Now, what'd you think?
It's all right. I only watched episode 3. So I binged first the 3 episodes, and
3.
I made Carrie start watching the first episode before we went live tonight, and so I just got done watching the first episode second time through.
So so is everybody, I guess, talking about the Shakira moment during the Super Bowl where I guess she did some kind of tongue wag? You guys hear about this?
Well, to give her credit.
What are you laughing at, Gordon? I see you laughing at
Well, to give her credit.
I posted something about it earlier.
Yeah, did you now? Don't go in Facebook jail.
Well, to give her credit, she did it right after her simulated stage dive. No, it was a real stage dive, but she didn't dive into the crowd. She dove into the background dancers were waiting to catch her so that people weren't caught in the field. And they quickly brought, and she's out there actually dancing, and she does this stage dive, and then she has to climb back up on stage, and she tried to do that Hispanic R roll, that sound of celebration, but it came out.
Be careful.
Through the panting of the dancing and the stage diving or climbing back, it was labored and sounded like a goat.
Yeah, because all I've seen is a meme. All I saw was the meme of it, man.
But she was trying to do that, the Hispanic, that call of celebration, because you're in Miami.
Oh yeah.
We know what the demographic is in Miami.
Absolutely.
Not offending anybody there.
No.
You have Jennifer Lopez.
Yep. Lopez.
You have Shakira. And so you can assume what the theme of that music was.
Yeah.
And they did have an American flag. The Cuban flag was on the other side. It was flown more promptly.
Oh, was it?
And now living in Florida, it didn't bother me, but I was thinking, there's people in like fucking Missouri.
Oh, they're going, what the hell?
In like Idaho.
What kind of foreign?
And by the way,
what foreign country is this being played in?
Who were pissed off, like, what's this?
Yeah.
What's this crap? This American.
Puerto Rico is a territory of the United States.
Yes, but the same ignorant fucks who would be complaining about the fact that they're playing Hispanic-themed music at a Super Bowl based out of Miami aren't going to do that math.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I was offended. I was pointing out the fact that there's people like probably freaking in the flyover states on their farm getting pissed off that in this American pastime, because we all know baseball is no longer the American pastime, that they're playing this stuff. But once again, we're in Miami. It's only thing we're missing was Pitbull and Gloria Estefan.
Yeah, well, Pitbull was there. Apparently, I think he was there, and then Wyclef Jean or something, I think, was there. So, I don't know. I just know that all I saw was the meme of her and the tongue wag, and it's just over and over, and I looked, I was like, what the hell? And
she literally just crawled off of the guys who was carrying her, so, I mean, she was out of breath, and she put forth the good Hispanic tribe.
But it sounded like a billy goat, huh? Yeah. Oh, that's bad, man. That is bad. I got to hear the audio of this. I got to find it somewhere. That is bad,
I'm sure it's out there.
That is so bad.
It is.
So what else you guys got going on, man? I mean, dude, bro, one thing I really want to hit on real quick is Super Bowl great and all. Chicks, man, I don't know what's been going on, but this past week, I've been like literally, and dude, I'm not the best looking dude in the world, man, but chicks are hollering at guys in cars, man, because I got hollered at twice this past week.
Hashtag me too, bitches.
You know? Seriously, I got hollered at twice this past week, man. Just sitting there, just chilling, man. I'm just chilling, ain't doing nothing. And one girl, something, because I just rode by, and then somebody's...
You sure she wasn't yelling like, hey, your gas flap's open?
No, man.
Your front tire's low?
No, not at all, bro. They were
your brake light's out.
No, man. No, bro. No.
The police are behind you?
No, cops, man. No, don't even talk.
Your soda's on the hood?
Nope. They were just, you could, your
dog's on the bumper?
Nope, making out what they said, man. Is just, hey, good looking, and I'm just like, what the hell's going on here, man?
What's up, good looking? I'll be back for you later,
yeah,
Mr.
one of
Microphone.
those deals, and I'm just like, okay.
Bitch, your LASIK got fucked up.
Yeah, man, I don't know what you're looking at, man, because it sure as hell ain't me, but apparently so. I don't know, it's just weird. I just noticed that this week. Now, they could be out of town. Girls from, I don't know, Indiana. Something like that.
They're out of town,
Yeah.
Indiana.
Yeah.
Fucking Hoosiers.
Yeah, maybe something like that. But, yeah, it's interesting. I was like, man, these girls are pretty forward today. Well, a little older women getting more forward, just going to go grab what they want, man. I guess that's the way it is, man.
No means no, ladies.
Yeah. Right. No means no. Well, I don't know, man. If they got a nice house and somewhere to hang out, bro, you know me, man. I'll go over there and raid her refrigerator. Yeah, dude.
There you go.
Yeah, so
Hey,
anyway.
bratwurst in there, maybe some chicken wings.
Yeah, man, what the hell is this, man? Dude, be my luck, bro. I'd end up with some kind of vegetarian.
Jason Wayne from the Facebook live stream.
Yeah.
Hey, man, some girls like Dave's look.
Yeah.
They also like menthol cigarettes and Four Loko.
You damn right, bro. Absolutely, man. Dude, bro, I can't. Dude, I tracked all spectrums, bro.
So Windows 10
on the spectrum.
Windows 10 is rolling out through the world.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Don't even get me started on that.
And my bank upgraded their ATMs.
Uh-oh.
And I was depositing a check, and I see the blue wheel spinning, and it said shutting down.
No.
The thing shut down, and it did
As you
not
put your
come
check in
back
there?
up. Luckily, it wasn't my check. It was a customer's check. But my debit card's still in the fucking ATM machine.
No.
And 2 days prior, my hard drive on my YouTube video editing software. That's right, people. If you haven't done so, go to youtube.com, look up Digital 410 and Analog 410. Please subscribe and like, and we appreciate it. I had to ghost my hard drive because after I posted the last episode of the What's the Scuttlebutt podcast, I was laying in bed and I hear my hard drive. Laptop's on, but it's not doing anything. It's just click.
No.
Click.
Rebooting.
No, it's the platter. The read-write arm is starting to go bad, so I knew that's a telltale sign. Tail of the heart. No, that's Edgar Allan Poe. That was a telltale sign that the hard drive was about to crash.
Out.
And so I took it to the shop and ghosted it, and luckily got that up. But the day, here I'm ghosting my hard drive, then the goddamn ATM eats my debit card.
Oh my God.
So I go inside and I say, well, I don't care about the ATM card, but did the check at least post? And yeah, it posted.
Yeah.
Well, sir, we can give you a valued customer temporary card right now.
Shit.
And we can either order you another one or you can wait until they come to service the ATM next week.
Oh, my God.
And it's like, well, which one takes longer? You can probably get it back quick if you wait until they come to service the ATM
Damn right.
next week.
Oh.
So right now I got one of the cards that says valued customer on it. But I'm a little hesitant because they said, well, we need to put a note on the ATM. That's like the third one today. So now I'm like ATM shy.
Yeah.
I'm going to wait for them to come service the ATM.
Eat your
this
valued
week
customer card.
Before I start depositing checks in the ATM machine. Before I lose my valued customer card.
That sucks, man. Nothing worse than that, man.
No.
Eating it right up. And you know it's right there.
Yeah, it's in a box.
Yeah, right there. Just wait.
If you go to the aforementioned YouTube channel, you can see the video, and you can actually hear the debit card dropping down because I actually
really?
caught it on video as the damn system crashed.
Oh, dude. I had to check that out.
Kids, man, kids.
Have to check that out, man.
Why are kids inherent slackers?
Well, that's a good question, man.
I mean, I was a slacker too.
I was a slacker, but I think it's also. What are you laughing at, bro?
He said "was" as if that shit's in the past tense. I
Yeah,
was a
man.
slacker,
Dude, I
not
do
a
stuff.
slacker no more.
Dude,
I do stuff.
I do stuff, bro.
He's employed.
You dude, that's hilarious. This shit makes me laugh, bro.
You're a slacker of the highest order.
Bro, I get stuff done,
He's
man.
slacker king.
I
Come
get
on.
it. No, I get it done, man. I make it happen, bro. But I think kids. I think nowadays, man, they just don't give a shit. They all want to be YouTube stars, man.
Well, ain't that the truth?
They really don't care.
First, I was informed that Nugget hates my podcast.
Which one?
All of them. Because in order for us
That
to
should be
do,
par for the course with the
jeez.
daughter, right?
Oh, thank you, Nugget, if you're listening to this.
well, she hates them because while we're doing this, she can't be acting a fool and making a ruckus in the house.
That's one day. Well, yeah, okay.
And I was explaining to her, well, if I didn't have the podcast, you wouldn't have a studio to be singing in for 4 hours on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, there you go.
Because she was in here Saturday recording herself singing. She does karaoke in here.
Very cool.
How many sixth grade girls have their own recording studio in
yeah,
their house?
man. True.
And I was explaining her tonight, well, you realize if I didn't have a podcast, I wouldn't have any of
All
that
this
shit
stuff.
in there.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, you would.
Why? Well,
I'm like,
why?
Your YouTube videos. I
Well-
said, how many YouTube videos do I record in there except for
That
the
you
ones
need?
about my podcast?
Yeah, about the ones about the podcast.
I said, my YouTube videos that aren't about my podcast don't get broadcasted out of there.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's all in the truck and
I
out
said,
and about.
so if it wasn't for my podcast, you wouldn't have all that stuff. But anyhow, she started sixth grade this year,
Oh, man.
and she volunteered to do a history fair project.
Oh, cool.
And she came home at the beginning of the year and said, I'm doing a history fair project.
All proud.
Okay.
And,
I'm doing it on World War II.
oh, boy.
Well, that's a mighty broad subject there, Nugget.
Yeah.
What's the theme
Yeah,
of
the
your history
subject.
fair? Breaking boundaries.
Breaking boundaries.
Breaking boundaries. World
Okay.
War II.
Hmm.
You're in luck. About a year and a half prior to Nuggets joining our family, Carrie got a bunch of books from the Scholastic programs based on the amount of box tops that they turn in, which, by the way, they don't do box tops anymore. Heaven forbid we print box tops on boxes. Now we want you to go to our website.
Mm-hmm.
Remember the good old days when you used to be able to get a Mountain Dew and you pop that cap off and it said, "You suck, you're not a winner, try again." Now it's go to our website.
Yeah, it's all about directing you.
Now it's download our apps.
Mm-hmm.
But anyhow, so Carrie got this book about 2 years ago. It's on the it's for 4th and 5th graders. It's Scholastic. It's approved reading, and it's on the 555th Parachute Infantry Regiment, the Triple Nickels. And they are the first all-black Army regiment, including NCOs. Part of them, they had black Army regiments, but they had white officers. And prior to them, a majority of them were either cooks, truck drivers, or, they worked in quartermasters and the less glamorous gigs.
Mm-hmm.
And so this was the first all-black infantry regiment, not to mention paratroopers.
That's pretty intense, man.
And they call themselves the Triple Nickels because it was the 555th, 3 5s,
Yep,
Nickels,
555.
and it was also an homage to the Buffalo Soldiers.
Oh, okay.
Buffalo Nickel.
Yeah, Buffalo Nickel.
And so these guys went through the whole parachute infantry school, and they did all the drum training, but heaven forbid we send the first all-black parachute infantry to fight the Nazis. Let's send them to the West Coast instead to fight forest fires from the Japanese barrage balloons.
Oh, man.
So these poor guys went through the training, but they never actually saw any combat.
Mm-hmm.
But what they did do, and where they did create history other than being the first all-black unit, is most of the policies that the smoke jumpers use nowadays when they jump into forest fires was created by these guys.
Right.
Before then, no one jumped out of airplanes, and they sure shit didn't do it to fight fires.
Mm-mm.
And so you got two histories there. So I gave her this book. There you go. It meets your desire to do World War II, and it meets their requirement to do Breaking Boundaries. Come to find out that this is a countrywide history fair.
Oh, man.
And she's had 8 months to do it.
What?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's crunch time, bruh.
And so she brought home the paperwork one day.
Oh,
and
dude.
I didn't help her with the project. I just helped her defining what primary research material is, a secondary research, and third cursory research material, and helped her. And then she did the rest of the project at school. Made these boxes, put pictures, descriptions.
Yeah.
Black and white 8x10s with X's and arrows and a paragraph on the back of each one saying exactly what it was.
Mm-hmm.
That's for you Ellis's restaurant fans out there. And I forgot about it because it's a volunteer thing. And, I talked to her teacher, and her teacher knew that she, in 5th grade, she was in some classes for kids with, not exactly achieving scholastically. And the teacher said, to be honest with you, this is kind of for the advanced kids, man. But if she turns in stuff, I'll grade it and
Grade
good to go.
Uh-oh.
And so last Thursday rolls around. She says, "Hey, my art fair's tomorrow."
What?
I haven't heard anything about it 5 months.
Oh, my God.
I'm like, great. Did you read the book? Sure did.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so what are some of the important things? Well, they're the first, they were the first black unit to go fight in World War. No, they never fought.
in the battle.
They were turning
Forest
firefighters.
fires.
Turns out she, over 8 months, despite my current insisting that she read this book.
Yeah.
But they do all the project at work at school, so it's not like she can bring it home and I can help her with it.
Right.
But when she first signed up for this thing, I said, okay, if you do this thing, I will I'll take some of my gear to school. And it's on the airborne. Now, I have an 82nd Airborne uniform. I'm not going to cut the patch off and put on a 555th because, one, I can't wear the uniform. And two, they don't make reproduction patches.
Not cool.
And so I followed suit. I was like, you got to read the book. I can't find the book.
Oh,
What do you mean you can't find the book? Go online. You better read up.
Yeah.
You're going to embarrass yourself tomorrow.
Yep.
You're going to embarrass yourself. Now, being the asshole father that I am, I said, what a better way to learn a lesson about procrastination than getting publicly embarrassed.
Oh, it'll happen.
At a goddamn competition.
Oh, they'll look at you.
Okay, now find out what time I need to be there to bring my gear.
Yeah.
If you're competing. I get a text. 10 a.m. Friday morning. You need to be here by 11:30.
All right.
Great. That's an hour and a half from now, and I'm at work.
Oh, my God.
So I come home. I grab my mannequin. Clearly, I can't take rifles, knives, bayonets, and hand grenades. So and once again, they never went to combat. They're firefighters. So I just grabbed my jacket, blouse, the airborne helmet, the web gear, and a canteen and the haversack, and I took it down there and I set it up, and I believe I posted a picture. If not, I'll post one later.
Yeah.
And it's the first time I had seen these boxes that she created, and they look great. There's pictures she printed out, and here's one of the guys in airborne school. Here's one of them digging a fire line in the forest, in which she put, here they are digging a grave for the comrade.
What?
Dude, I'm like, no.
What she said, dude?
Like,
She said digging a grave?
They didn't fight. They're
digging a grave for their fallen brothers.
They're digging a fire line to prevent the spread of fire. Okay.
Oh, God.
Here's one from Vietnam.
What?
Oh.
Vietnam.
Nugget, come here.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. When the judges come over, skip that picture. That's from Vietnam.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought that. No, it's okay. And so we're there.
Yeah.
And first and foremost, naive little Don, I was assuming that there was going to be some state certified history fair judges coming down.
Yeah, some sort of competition thing happening.
It's the brothers, the cousins, the sisters of the teachers. So that makes it a little bit easier.
All right.
Okay, but now they have 3 categories. They got the displays like Nugget made. You can either do 2 boxes stacked, which is a nice 3D thing, and then some people made like a trifold giant cardboard thing.
Yeah, that old school stuff.
You go in there, and there's one on the the Jacksonville fire of 1901. It's got some cool stuff. Not sure how it's breaking boundaries, but whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You got one on the LGBT community. Okay, that's breaking boundaries. People get married now. That's cool. Here's one on 9/11. Breaking boundaries.
How's that?
I guess the Muslims broke some boundaries, but
that's kind of odd.
Okay, whatever. And, and so the other one is you could have done a play or a skit.
Okay.
Or put a PowerPoint presentation and make a quote-unquote documentary.
All right.
Now, you would think with video cameras and
she could
voiceover equipment, she
PowerPoint
would
it
have
up,
made a video, but she chose to make the boxes, which is fine.
Yeah.
And I'm standing there, and as the judges go around to judge everybody's stuff, we're going to start the first documentary. And the very first documentary of these 4 students right out the gate is on the legalization of gay marriage. So that's where 6th graders have their minds at right now.
Whoa.
So that was cool. And then they're going around, and here comes them are Higgins boats. I recognize those. Wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
As this next group of kids are playing a very well done PowerPoint, you can tell they recorded their audio on their phones. A lot of background noise, which they're 6th graders. I'm not gonna. But as the landing craft are rushing towards Normandy Beach, in the background plays John Denver's "Country Road, Take Me Home."
What the?
Okay, they're 6th graders. They don't know that John Denver put that song out in '69, not 1942, but that's fine. And it was cute and all that. And they're going around, and Nugget has her interview, and I'm standing back. And, 555th Paratroop Infantry Division. Where did they get their name from?
Uh-oh.
Didn't have the answer. Okay, well, I'm going to get my wish. She's going to get embarrassed.
Yeah, she's getting it.
She's going down in a big flaming...
Going down.
And so she does her thing, and she's showing the pictures. Now, I will say she did get enough that she knew the principal characters and can say their names and point to them, this and that. She was happy to show that on my mannequin, the jacket was the same ones in the pictures of them in their airborne training school.
All right.
And then another PowerPoint presentation comes up on Obama. And I'm listening to this kid's voiceover work, and there's very, very little background noise. Very little white noise.
Yeah.
No, don't go there. White noise is a technical term for...
Yeah.
I'm not even talking to you people. And I watched it. I was like, damn, this kid's doing a good job.
Yeah, he's got some pro stuff happening here.
And so it was done. I walked up to him. I'm probably scared to show him. I reached in and I said, good job on the voiceover work.
Yeah, damn right, dude. The kid's probably like, huh?
Oh, thanks. And,
yeah.
then another kid did one on the Spanish influenza.
Okay.
Now
Jesus.
this kid's his parents must have been they must do a podcast because his voiceover work was spot fucking on.
Really good.
The recording quality was right there. He wasn't doing it on his iPhone in the toilet. It was spot on. His dialogue was great. The fonts were perfect. The transitions somebody clearly helped him produce this.
They know computers
this PowerPoint.
and shit. Yeah.
And so they're running late. This other group gets up and they're starting to do their slideshow on the Jacksonville fire of 1901, which they chose 4 young ladies chose some romantic smooth R&B as the background music to play while you're talking about the burning down of Jacksonville and people burning to death. And then it starts double tracking songs and it crashes. And so now at this point the thing's going to go long, which is fine. And I had to get going. I was told this thing was going to run from 12 to 2 o'clock. So
you got work to do,
I grabbed my gear, give Nugget a kiss.
Mm-hmm.
See you later. She had a lockout that night. It's where they lock them in school and they run around and have fun. So I won't see you until 8 o'clock. Go back to work. Get a text message.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Dad. I got 3rd place.
What? What?
So now at the end of the month, Nugget's going to regionals.
Oh, where the hell is that at?
Somewhere here in Lee County.
Oh, okay.
But if she wins regional, she's going to state.
Oh, Jesus.
And then possibly Washington, D.C., depending on how far this
my
train
God,
goes.
dude, you better start studying up a little bit
And
more.
so I told her, I said, hey.
Work on that presentation.
One, you got 2 things going against you. 2, people are going to see you did a thing on World War II and just assume I did the whole fucking project for you.
True.
Which, as I just explained in great detail, wasn't the case. Not only did I not do her project for her, but she barely did it for herself.
Yeah, barely even told me about it.
But her smile, she's got that $1 million smile.
Yeah,
and
got her through it, man.
And, her presentation was on mark, and she got through it. But I told her, I said, you're not going, you're going up against the kids who got 1 through 4th at their school.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, see if you can bring those boxes home so we can peel out the Vietnam logo. Replace that one, and then replace the paragraph about how they're making graves for their fallen comrades when they're digging a fire line. And you better find that damn book, and you better read it like 6 times.
Yeah, you got to get that going.
Because if you're going to regionals, you don't want to be embarrassed. And so she pulled. Not even. I was leaving, and the judge said, "Your daughter did a good job." And I'm thinking,
really?
Okay, they're probably going to get her 4th place.
Makes you feel good.
She got 3rd place.
I can't believe it, man. 3rd place, bro. She got like a ribbon.
E-Train's going to be breaking out the.
She got that medal that's hanging right there.
Oh, that's the medal right there.
The red, white, and blue.
Oh man, I have to take a close look at that.
Like the girl who got 1st place, like when we got there, Nuggets like, see that girl up front?
Yeah.
My headphones are cutting in and out, so the things are getting louder. She's like, see that girl up front? The one looks like a stewardess. She had like on a blue sport coat, and like she did a well done, like perfect
very
high resolution
streamlined
photo about gay marriage, and the paragraphs were on point and all that. And she got 1st place, but all in all, the thing was great. But I'm thinking, I told Carrie, I said, fuck.
Yeah.
We were expecting this to be a learning experience for her about not procrastinating, and
she's getting rewarded for it.
and the horrors of public humiliation.
Yeah.
Only to find out now you got 3rd place.
Yeah, getting rewarded.
Well, so much for that learning opportunity.
Yeah.
Now Nugget's going to not want to go anywhere with D-Train because he's going to be quizzing her in the car every time they drive somewhere.
Yeah, bro. He's going to be on her, man. She's going to be like, Dad, don't worry about it.
About?
Well, now she's representing me.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
The host of the What's the Scuttlebutt podcast.
Yeah, right.
Now you've got some work to do to get her up to snuff.
Dad, I know what I'm doing. Don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm. So it's kind of hard to get on her about the fact that she has some not less than pleasing grades simply because she doesn't do her homework.
Yeah, just apply herself a little bit.
I don't have to do my homework. I can fumble my way once through a project and get 3rd place.
AC/DC, bro.
And no, it wasn't she got 3rd out of 5. There was 15 people in her category in the display.
Amazing.
That's not counting the PowerPoint or the skit people. She got 3rd place out of like 18 people in her category.
Some of these other projects had to have been some real fucking shit shows.
Well, I can't say that. They're fucking 6th graders.
I know, man, but I'm sorry, dude. It has to be some real shit show, dude. Jesus.
Look, Bobby traced his hand and turned it into a turkey.
Yeah, check that out. What was the theme again?
Breaking barriers.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Breaking barriers. Barriers. Something about 9/11. Jesus Christ.
And I'm sure that went a long way that her project was on point.
Yeah,
it was history and it was breaking barriers.
Yeah, it was, absolutely. At least she had the breaking barrier moment.
Yeah.
Something in time.
Yeah, so I got that working against me now.
Oh, boy, dude. You're going to end up going to Washington, D.C., man.
Oh, God. We're an hour into this, but I was wanting to play a little game. You guys want to do a game real quick before we do the news?
Yeah, let's knock a game out.
We'll make it quick. We'll just do a few of these because I did. Or unless you want to save it for next week. You want to save it for, let's save it for next week.
Save it
for
next week because
we're an hour into it. Gordon, we actually have we can probably play your intro now. It probably will play. So here we go.
Let's jam it.
Joining us now from the Digital 410 West News Desk in Las Vegas, Nevada, Gordon Abernathy.
Hey, Gordon, how are you doing tonight?
I am fantastic. Some news and some commentary for this evening. Since we were on the topic of World War II, coming in from CNN in London, good old jolly old London.
London's calling.
An unexploded World War II bomb has been found in central London and prompts
piece of shit German engineering, the gift that keeps on giving. Actually, The Germans were known for their engineering, but
they built good stuff.
where they failed was they like to conquer nations and force their people into slave labor, and those people would sabotage their shit.
Yes, they did.
So sabotaged ordnance by the Germans, the gift that keeps on giving every time the Brits break new ground.
And that's just it. So police had evacuated a number of streets in central London after an unexploded World War II bomb was discovered. This device was found near Soho's Dean Street by construction workers, and police were called at 1:42 p.m. London time on Monday. Thousands of workers were told to leave their buildings, and police expanded the cordon across a number of streets in busy neighborhoods. Dozens, I should say, of police officers were limiting access to the area. Yumika Verma, a public relations officer, told CNN that their incident occurred at a Soho hotel opposite of her office. The police said to our receptionist that everyone needs to get out. Get on now, get.
No, I'm sorry. What's the, I don't know the Cockney. I don't have a good Cockney accent.
No.
Cheerio.
Get out of here.
Bugger off now.
Yeah, bugger off.
Bugger off, you cunts.
Yeah.
I better be working on my Texan accent. I'll tell you that. That's another. I'll save that for next week too.
Save it.
I'll just give you all a hint. I'm auditioning.
So basically, they were given no time. Within 5 minutes, they all had to get out of there. Soho is a lively part of the British capital, housing a number of businesses, restaurants, and bars. So this whole thing took them about 2 hours after the device was found. Police was telling workers at several neighborhood shops and offices to leave work and move away from the area. And it kind of repeats itself, but yeah. So another World War II device. I think there was one recently I did a story on within the last 6 months was found.
As the camera slowly pans left to the 97-year-old German sitting there going, "Where is the kaboom? Where is the earth-shattering kaboom?"
Oh, well, speaking of World War II and the big game last night, D-Train did miss the kickoff coin flip.
Oh, yeah?
It was 3 100-year-old World War II veterans were honored.
Nice.
Bro, not many left, man.
Ain't that the truth?
Put up your hashtag so I can contact you.
Yeah, right.
So we're going to go on to coronavirus news.
Oh, boy.
And this is going to be a little more local for Las Vegas. Fortunately, we do not have any cases.
Yeah.
But a Vegas medical store sells 250 face masks amid the outbreak.
That's not surprising considering you got 3,000 Asians running around your town. Right
yeah,
now.
Man, all over the place,
That's light.
Bro. Yeah,
so,
yeah. That's just
we're
one hotel.
Huge, yes. Chinese love. This is a very big area for our Chinese tourists. There's actually several companies that have bus tours that they pack everybody on and go down to like to the Grand Canyon.
Yes.
When my family was out here, we got run over by about a herd of 100.
Oh my God.
Got the person up front with the flag and just everybody mowing through.
Wow. They're just looking at us like a
camera swinging left and right.
Yeah, I'll say.
That's Japanese. Come on now.
Sorry, I'm not up to date on my Asian
stereotypes.
Yeah, sorry about that, brother.
That's all right. I'm sure you got your Haitian stereotypes down pretty good.
I mean, I'm already in Twitter jail. I might as well go on YouTube and Facebook jail.
Yeah, let's want to lock it all down.
We're going to seal up. So the worries over the
welcome to the show. If you are
easily offended, then you probably should go.
Lock it down.
Anyway, the worries over the novel coronavirus outbreak, which has sickened thousands of people worldwide, has put a high demand on medical grade face masks in Vegas.
Damn.
We sold more boxes of masks in the last 4 days than we probably sold in the last 4 years.
Wow.
According to Jeff Kellerman, the owner of Everything Medical, has been there.
Hell yeah.
And medical supplies in stores. Now, what's interesting, he says the store near Charleston and Interstate 15 sold 5,000 boxes or 250 medical grade masks as of last Thursday. And many of the sales are from tourists who are sending boxes of masks to Asia.
500 pounds of 500. What'd you say?
5,000 boxes, which equals to 250,000 masks.
5,000 boxes of medical grade mask and 500 pounds of medical grade marijuana. That'll knock it right out of you.
Shipped back to Asia.
Wow.
So where we are right now, there has been a confirmed 20,000 cases worldwide.
Ugh.
And
that many already? I didn't know it was that big already.
Yeah, and then 425 people as of today have died in China and one in the Philippines.
Wow.
So far, there are no cases. We did have a scare, and it was in the hospital just down the street from me, like a mile, if that. And then Southwest Florida, I don't believe there's any cases either.
No, not yet. I think it's all good in the hood down here.
Yeah, we're pretty straight up.
So we're going to stick with Vegas. I do have the POS of the week.
Nice. Who is it?
Not like a real piece of shit.
Yeah.
Like if a piece of shit ate a piece of shit and took a pee and shit, you're that piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Las Vegas police officer arrested for sex with minors.
Oh, come on, man.
We're catching up with Florida, guys. We can't have
like a real piece of shit.
That
Not
is.
like a real piece of shit. Not like a real piece of shit.
Yeah, you just. Oh, hell yeah.
You're that piece of shit. Pee and shit. You're that piece of shit.
Yeah, just load it up, D-Train. God, this guy. That's a bad dream right there, bro.
Bad dreams. That guy going to jail.
Yeah, damn right. He's
going to the county lockup with a bunch of people he sent there.
He's about to get it.
Okay, Twitter, get ready to lock me out again. I hope that guy gets a bullet to the fucking head too.
Boom, boom.
Or at least a nice castration.
Because my Periscope streams on Twitter. Probably not tonight. They probably locked that shit out too.
Yeah, we're locked out, bro. Get ready, man. We're going to be locked out of everything here in a minute.
Yep. So over the last week, Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department Internal Affairs Criminal Investigation Section, God, that's a mouthful, received an anonymous tip from that an officer assigned to the Laughlin Area Command. And if anybody who knows Laughlin, that's where the bikers like to shoot each other up during the river.
Hell yeah. Gang wars.
May have been having appropriate sexual relationships with minor girls.
You better rephrase that.
Yeah, it's may have been. So yes, we're calling him a piece of shit. But
no, you didn't say may.
How many victims did they say?
They said may have. So I'm working my way down.
No,
there.
the word you said you said may have had appropriate. You mean inappropriate.
Inappropriate.
And my mic just dropped off. I don't know why.
Again.
That may be why. Maybe I dropped off. So may have had inappropriate sexual relationships. Can you hear me?
Yep.
With minor girls. So during the course of the investigation, detectives learned that over the last 2 years, Officer Christopher Pito had exchanged in sex acts with at least 2 girls whose range between the ages of 13 and 17. It is believed that Officer Pito was Pedo or pedo.
Oh,
pedo's where it is. I'm back. Pedo's worse.
Yeah, Officer Pedo.
You're trying to tell me an officer
from the beginning.
Officer Pedo committed a pedo.
Say it ain't so.
Pedo.
Yeah. So encountered these girls in Laughlin Junior Senior High School during calls for service. He was arrested today and booked into the Clark County Detention Center on the following charges. Here we go. Lewdness committed by a person over 18 with a child 14 or 15. 3 counts of customer engaging and soliciting
1 pedophile. 2 pedophiles. 3 pedophiles.
2 counts of kidnap of minor.
Kidnap?
Lewdness, you didn't hear the one where he's trying to proposition him for prostitution.
Jesus.
Lewdness of a minor under 14 and child abuse or neglect. He has been employed with the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department since July 1999 and is currently on relief of duty. So just for people who don't know the geography of the area, Laughlin is about 2.5, 3 hours from here, but it's still in Clark County. Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department is actually our sheriff. So you'll go down there and you'll see LVMPD. That's all the same. So it gets a little confusing, but it's a big ass county. So this case is still ongoing, and anybody with any additional information about these incidents or have been a victim of pedo is urged to contact the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department Criminal Investigation by phone. So
unreal, man.
Yeah.
You know what, dude? People there's some sick people out there, man.
Yes, there is.
Bastard-ass bastards.
Yep.
All right, what else you got going?
Sad news for those who are a fan of this guy's radio show.
Even if you're not a fan of it, if you're not saddened by this, you take people's opinions way too serious, and you're an asshole, and you need to take a long look in the mirror.
Just open up a little bit, yeah.
Yep. So Rush Limbaugh revealed that he's been diagnosed with advanced lung cancer.
Oh man,
that's rough.
That is so bad.
So this is a quote from Mr. Limbaugh. This day has been one of the most difficult days in recent memory for me. I've known this moment was coming in the program. I'm sure you all know by now that I really don't like talking about myself and don't like making things about me.
That old gag.
That old gag, exactly. I like this program to be about you and the things that matter to us, all of us. I've been diagnosed with advanced lung cancer, according to Limbaugh. Adding to this diagnosis, he was confirmed by 2 medical institutions back in January. Limbaugh said that he first realized something was wrong on his birthday weekend last month. I thought about not telling anyone. I thought about doing this without anyone knowing because I don't like making things about me. He seems to make it a lot about him. Anyway, but there are going to be days where I'm not going to be able to be here because I'm undergoing treatment and I'm reacting to the treatment. He says that I hope I will be talking about this as little as necessary in the coming days, but we have a great bunch of doctors, a great team assembled, and we're at full speed ahead.
But how much can you really do about lung cancer? You can't do a lung transplant. I mean, he's got the money for it if that's even a thing.
You could, but man, that's
at
just...
62. I mean, and he's had health issues in the past. He has one of those
like a weird gland or whatever.
No, he's got one of those implants. He lost his hearing. That's why his voice changed. What do they call those, Gordon, when they put that thing in your skull? The
cochlear implant?
Yeah, he's got a cochlear implant.
Oh, wow.
And that's why his voice changed for a while, because his body was readjusting to not being able to hear himself properly.
Wow. That's sad news, man, because that is such a nasty, nasty disease. I mean, I just, I just lost my brother not even 7 months ago over that sort of thing, man, and it spreads so fast, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is so aggressive, especially if you haven't... Hopefully, what stage did he have again?
He said advanced.
It's just advanced. Yeah. He doesn't say the stage.
No.
Yeah, he's not showing any symptoms at this time, but
it was just something they picked up from a general visit to the doctor, I guess.
No, he said he's having problems breathing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, They're not saying if it's stage 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Okay. Wow, man, that's sad. That's sad to hear, man. You don't wish that upon anybody, dude. Nothing like it's like you're suffocating, man.
Yeah.
You know, not being able to breathe, dude. I mean, imagine that. That's just no way, bro. What else you got, brother?
That is it. I am finished with the news for today.
Woo! This episode of the Waterman and D-Train Show is brought to you by our friends at Act Computers. Act Computers has been providing IT solutions for all Southwest Florida since 2004. Give them a call right now, 239-283-1120. Well, not right now. I'm in the middle of a show, but give me a call tomorrow, 239-283-1120, and say the word podcast, or hit us up on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter. Well, I'm locked out of Twitter, but Act Computers will still work. Hit them up on those areas and say the word podcast, and they will hook you up with online backup for 7 cents a gig per month for the entire year of 2020. No, that's not 7 cents a gig for the entire, 7 cents for the entire year. It's 7 cents a gig per month for the entire year of 2020. Give them a call, 239-283-1120, or go to act-capecoral.com. And if you need computer repair, anything done, I know even if you live out of state, as long as you have a working internet connection, they can log in your computer and help you out that way. 239-283-1120. And while you're on the internet, head over to d-410.com. Click on that Patreon link, and please sign up for Patreon. And the lowest tier, as we said earlier, is $1 a month. The second tier is $3.50 a month. And my mic is cutting out again. I don't know why. Just go ahead and get that done, and we greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Gordon?
Well, while D-Train is in Twitter jail, I can be reached at Abernathy Gordon, or at Abernathy Gordon on Twitter, and Aegis1974 on Instagram. You guys have a fantastic week.
Right on, man. I don't play around with the internet, man.
Well, you need to, because everybody's looking for you.
I know. Dude, you know what? I don't even have a phone number now. I'm literally, I started a new one, but
I'm back again.
There's only one person that's got it. All right, man. Hey, just want to thank everybody for tuning in, man, and God bless all you guys, man. Hope you have a good week, man, and we'll check you next week, dude.
New episode of the Fail to Fail podcast is coming out probably Wednesday. Thank you guys so much. And as I was doing the Fail to Fail podcast, I kind of narrowed down my closing statement. Here it is. If you're afraid to get out of the comfort zone, you'll never get out of bed. Life is short. Life is hard, so go out and find your goals, accomplish your PRs, do what you need to do to make your life better, make your family better, make your community better, because one day you may wake up dead. And as always, we will see you all next week.
All right.